Good afternoon, good morning. This is Mark Johnson from Loyalty360. I hope everyone's happy, safe, and well. Welcome back to Throwback Thursdays. As you know, Throwback Thursdays are our compiled series of responses from previous interviews that we've conducted in the Leaders in Customer Loyalty series. These interviews are with leading marketers who are focused on customer experience and customer loyalty. We get their approval to use their responses in interviews that we obviously showcase on Loyalty360, so check those out. In this series, will address these unique topics that are germane to those who are driving customer loyalty and brand loyalty and customer experience. We feel that through this openness of showcasing these brands, we attain unique insights through the depth and breadth of the interviews, and these should be relevant to most anyone in the industry. As we know, many brands are looking to get greater detail on not only their program performance, but also benchmarking and metrics as well. Metrics is an area of great importance for marketers, and the need for clarity and the need for standard is something we hear quite often from our brand membership in weekly meetings and in meetings that we have with them around different topics in the committees as well. So it is very important, very germane, and something that Loyalty360 will be working on throughout 2021 to bring to you. So the question we asked, how are you measuring the success of your customer loyalty and customer experience efforts? What KPIs do you and your team look at? Here are the responses, so let's go ahead and take a look.
Yeah, it's a great question, Mark, and I don't think there's one answer. We have our program is built to be simple and straightforward and easily understood, and we try to build our KPIs much the same. So we have a set of KPIs that are kind of overall organizational priorities. For us, it's really about how much people, how engaged people are in the program, how happy and satisfied are they with the program. And particularly for us, it's really important to be able to communicate with people. So this element of reachability factors into all of our KPIs. And so we focus on a few key things, but then we built all of our data structures and all of our dashboards so that all of our key metrics are all available to everyone on the team in real time through dashboards that are relevant to specific individuals in our whole ecosystem. So, whether you're a marketing manager on my team focused on one particular aspect of the member journey, you'll have a dashboard. If you're operating a restaurant brand and you want to see how people are interacting with that brand, we have a different dashboard with a different set of KPIs so that everyone.
The more we know about our players, the better we can respond and make sure we're providing them with the right products and features. Overall, players increasingly expect to be able to access our games when they want and how they want. As a result, known play is one example of a KPI we follow, which is active online players who made a purchase or who have entered a retail ticket into 2Chance in the last 365 days. So this helps to demonstrate the progress we're making on attracting and retaining players who want to interact with us digitally.
I think that we look at a lot of the traditional ones, probably, that you hear from other people. Are people joining our program? Are people who are in our program, are they staying active? And which customers are not just active, but high active customers? And then we look at who's leaving. Those are kind of the basic KPIs that we've always looked at. But what we started really digging into are who are people who are truly loyal to us, meaning you're multi-year active with us. And that base of people has consistently been growing over the last 5 years. And it's something that we've really been impressed to see, that about more than half of our active base are people who stay with us regularly year after year. So I think that was one of those that I think is a little bit different, which goes into more lifetime customer value. But when you think about lifetime customer value, it's much harder in the hotel space because you don't see people as often as you do if they're using your credit card or doing something that's a high frequency transaction, like going to your coffee shop. So we've had to be a little bit more scientific in how to interpolate between people's stays so that we can understand, are they really loyal to us? Are they captively loyal, or are they, somebody who really loves us as a brand?
We look at series of qualitative and quantitative measures. Strong belief that engagement and satisfaction will drive transactional behavior with more of our everyday opportunities to earn and redeem. So some of those metrics are along activity rates, some of them are cross category activities, certainly time to redemption, and membership size evolution is key for us. And then of course, we measure program satisfaction and perception.
Churn is really a main objective for us in reducing churn, because obviously, we're looking to increase customer loyalty and retention and stickiness. So we look at the rate of churn of our rewards base versus the TELUS base as a whole. Currently, we're seeing a huge improvement in churn for our engaged base. So, ultimately the success really relies on us driving that customer engagement with rewards. So the way we measure that is really through the value, the dollar value of redemptions that we're able to drive. As this also, impacts the overall liability of the program as well. But other metrics, we'll look at frequency of redemptions, how many customers have activated their account, frequency of visits to our rewards portal over a certain time frame. So there's many different kind of KPIs that we look at, but churn is definitely that number one.
Look, we look at success a lot of different ways. And like most loyalty programs, we have a million metrics behind the scenes that track performance and engagement, such as, are we growing enrollments and enrolling the right pros? Are our pros earning more and more points each quarter, corresponding to an increase in spend? Are our pros redeeming more and more points each quarter? Are they engaged with the program? Are they taking advantage of our pro partner services? Are they getting credit for their customer transactions? All of that. It comes down to ultimately, though, are we growing share of wallet with our pros, which is a process over time. But it starts with measuring all of those small actions of the program, which is why our stores have dedicated comprehensive reporting and dashboards that truly allow them to manage their own business and manage pro engagement through the program.
I hope you enjoyed today's Throwback Thursday. Remember to check back each Thursday for an updated edition in this Throwback Thursday series. That's a lot to get out. And on Wednesdays, be sure to check back as well for an updated edition of our discussion in customer loyalties, which looks at similar topics around customer channel and brand loyalty, but from the agency technology supplier perspective, how they are helping the brand marketers they work with to drive more efficacy in their program. Please subscribe to the series, leave us feedback on topics or interests that you may have an interest in hearing from us, and make sure to visit Loyalty360.org for more thoughts and perspectives from the industry on customer channel brand loyalty. You should check in every day. Thank you very much.